Our Earth has decided to ascend to the fifth dimension. Would you like to as well? Or do you want to remain in this third dimensional world? Who are we, really? Contrary to many popular beliefs, we are not random specks of life littering this planet with nothing to look forward to after death but an exceedingly long sleep. We have not been placed here to see how well we can live our lives with the hope of going to heaven. We are not here to wage holy wars. The contradiction is staggering. We are not here as a singularity separated from Source. I am sure that most of us at some point have heard the statement, God created mankind in his image. Is God a biped? Really? No, God is not a biped. However, God created us, and therefore God is our parent, our source. We were made in the same image as our parent. Therefore, we are all gods. As gods, our higher selves. We are limitless beings, with no restrictions or anything holding us back. As children of God, we are made of only three emotions, or energies, or vibrations: love, gratitude, and harmony. We are limitless. We cannot really experience various situations, as whatever we want instantly becomes our reality. To overcome this, our higher selves actually create a projection of itself, designed to fit the world where they are projected, and for the various experiences our higher selves are looking to have, much like what most of us did as small children with figurines. This accounts for all the situations, handicaps, and deformities that we see and experience. Now, this may lead to feelings that everything is predestined and therefore pointless to try anything, but just hanging on to the roller coaster car as it goes through life. This could not be further from the truth. We are here in this physical world of limitations to experience living without our godly powers. If we just coast through life without really living it, our experiences will be truly little, and our reason for being here much less successful than we intended when we first came to this world. Since our reason for being here is not just hanging onto the roller coaster car, but for the gathering of experiences like learning to ride a bike, falling in love, getting hurt, going on a vacation, starting a business, becoming a parent, etc., our lives are not predestined. There are some experiences that we specifically decided to undergo, but those can happen in many different settings. For example, skinning your knee as a child or the death of a parent does not consider your financial or social status in the least. I am sure that when Prince Charles skinned his knee when he was young, it hurt just as much as a homeless child after their fall. What is the meaning of life? As much as we would all want to believe that there is a divine purpose for our existence in this world, there is not one. There is no deep, esoteric, or profound meaning to our existence here. We are just a projection of our higher self, sent to this world to gather experiences from life on earth, which is the world of limitations. Our higher self projects us in many different worlds based on the experiences that we want to have. Remember, we and our higher self are the same entity. We are not separate beings, nor are we a symbiont life form. We are one and the same. In this world, we do not have access to our knowledge or memory of who we really are, nor what we are capable of doing as a god. This is something that we decided on before sending out of this world too soon, and to maximize our experience here, much like wearing special glasses at a 3D movie. All emotions, especially the really heavy ones like fear, anger, worry, sorrow, hatred, and disinterest, just to name a few, only exist in this world of limitations. We need to open our minds and understand that what we appear to be in this physical world is not who we are. Just imagine using an avatar in a video game, or if you remember the game Dungeons and Dragons, and above that, and all of the experiences that you will be encountering and undergoing is something that you and your higher self discussed in depth and fully agreed to from both sides before you came here. One of those factors is that you would not be allowed the memory of who you really are, which makes it possible for you to interact with this world in ways that it was designed to be interacted with. What would be the usefulness of this physical world if we came down here fully knowing who we are and how to use our power, like God? Therefore, you are fulfilling your mission as you planned it. However, as you awaken more and more, and you are able to shed earth weights, the emotional traumas, from yourself, you are able to change the reality that is reflecting back to you for a better one. A special note: the goal is not to improve the reality which is reflecting back to you. The goal, the only thing that will help your reflected reality to improve, is your continued awakening to who you really are and realizing that this is just a world of illusion. Just trying to improve your circumstance does not work. You need to elevate your spiritual level. What is happening? Why is it happening right now? That's a really good question. How many people are really baffled about the happenings? There are a lot of major disasters that, according to scientists, are well overdue to happen. Effectively, what is happening is that the Earth has finally decided that the way the human population is going is not going to be sustainable and is going to cause a lot of big problems. At the same time, the Earth, our Mother Earth, or Gaia as is sometimes called, is finally committed to elevating to the fifth dimension, leaving the third dimension where it presently is. This ascension requires a lot of various things to occur, with the intent to help and encourage as many people as possible to awaken to who they really are. For those who are able to awaken, they will continue to live on this earth in the fifth dimension, no longer as a world of limitations, as it is presently. Those who decide not to awaken will remain on this earth in the third dimension. Those people will experience a lot of pain, suffering, and hellish type conditions throughout their lives on this planet. The gate has started to closing now. Once closed, will not open again for another 26,000 years. If you wish to have much more pleasant experiences in these various worlds, it would be imperative for you to awaken to who you really are and start living in that manner. By starting to awaken yourself, you will also influence and inspire those around you to do the same. You will be like a beacon of light in a dark, stormy sea. I hope that this information has been useful to you, and that you will pass it on to as many others as you can, in hopes of helping as many people ascend to the fifth dimension quickly. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below.